Everyone, I am Monica from IELTS 9. Okay, so you know at the end what you have to do. So before wasting time, let's do this reading, that is the Hollywood film industry. So we will try to finish this within 16 minutes, not 20 minutes, but with the help of keyword strategy. Only with the help of keyword strategy we can achieve, we can get 8 or 9 correct answers. But if you want full correct answers, means 13 out of 13, then definitely you need to understand keyword strategy, plus little bit you have to understand the text also, means story of the relating line only, not the full reading passage. I am not saying read everything in this reading passage, no, only aimed keywords, aimed question statements we have to find it here, and with the help of these keywords. Okay, then let's start. This the first type of question here is list of headings, second is true false not given, third is complete the summary below. So I will start doing my first question, that is list of heading. If you want to do it from here, you can go ahead, but where you will find these locations, definitely you have to go through all the paragraphs for finding the keywords. Instead of doing this, you can do this first list of heading, because when you will be reading, when you will be finding the option headings for each paragraph, till when you will be reading it, you have to do keyword, you have to underline, circle and bracket the keywords. So those keywords, keywords and underline things, you will get it easily for the next type of questions. Okay, so without wasting time, first I will read all the headings. So no need to get PDF and all. I am telling you, I am showing you each and every paragraph along with the question. So here first says the power within each studio, the power within each studio, the movie, because the name of this reading is Hollywood film industry, so definitely they will talk about studio. The movie industry adapts to innovation, so innovation, some new things. Okay, contrast between cinema and other media at the time, some contrast, some comparison between cinema and other media like TV nowadays. The value of studying Hollywood golden age, the value of studying studying Hollywood golden age. Okay, value also and study, distinguishing themselves from the rest of the market, so some different things, themselves mean industry, from the rest of the market. A double attack on film studios power, a double attack. Okay, on films, that is attack here means, it doesn't mean it, they may be talking about war and this kind of, no, indirectly they may be talking about something different. Gaining control of the industry. Okay, control of the industry, someone is gaining control over the industry. The top movies of Hollywood golden, so they may be talking about any top 2 3 5 6 10 movies of Hollywood golden age. Okay, so let's start with first. So we will follow keyword strategy, nothing else. Okay, as you know, first paragraph is always introduction, Hollywood film industry. This chapter examines the golden age of the Hollywood film studio system, explore how a particular kind of filmmaking developed during this period in film industry. It also focuses on the two key elements which influenced and all. Okay, so last line also we should read it. Last line starting from no full stop here. It might in fact be intriguing to examine which changes occurred during the growth of Hollywood studio. Compare those changes to contemporary struggles in which production companies are trying to define and control emerging industries such as online film, and this is also trap. So first line says, first sentence I mean, this chapter examines the golden age of the Hollywood film industry and explores how a particular kind of filmmaking developed during this period in US. It also focuses on two key elements, these things. So many things they are just talking about this thing. So first we know it, this is about introduction, Hollywood film industry. So let's match the power within each studio. No, they are not talking like that. The movie industry adapts to innovation, so you can get idea from here. Struggle, changes which occurred during the growth of Hollywood studio and all, but everything they are not talking about changes. So here also they were talking about some introduction. The value of studying Hollywood golden age, see this Hollywood film and golden age is also given, so I will just mark it A number paragraph, fourth number. Okay, Now B number paragraph. The shift of industry away from silent films began during 1920s. Warner Brothers film. So by reading this film name, don't immediately just go to the top movies of Hollywood golden industry. You should not do like this. Okay. The shift of industry. Shift means change. Industry away from silent films began during the late 1920s. Warner Brothers, the jazz singer, was the first to feature synchronized speech, means from silent movies to speech movie, and with it came a period of turmoil for the industry, means some turmoil means some wind kind of thing for the industry. It had come from silent to this. So if you notice, okay, here also read it, two sentences you should read it. 2, 3. Studios now had proof that talkie films would now make them money, but the financial investment this kind of filmmaking would require from new camera equipment, some changes they are going to talk it. Okay. So here, if you go through, the power within each studio is not, the movie industry adapts to innovation. I think this will come because innovation, they have shifted from silent to speech movie, speaking movie. So here we can go second number. But read another one also. This is also not comparison between cinema and other media. Value of studying, this we have already selected, and this also. Rest of the market, double attack, gaining, no, nothing is there. And don't, the top movies of, don't match it with someone, because movie name here they are talking, it may possible that in another paragraph they may be talking more about movies, then we can see it. Okay. Now C paragraph. Vertical integration is the key component in the rise of the Hollywood studio system. Vertical integration is the in the rise of Hollywood studio system. The major studios realized that they could increase their profit by handling each stage of a film life. Okay, so first line says something, and some major studios realized that they could increase their profit by handling each stage of a film life: production, distribution, exhibition, owning the theater in major cities. 5 studios, big 5, work to achieve vertical integration through this. Okay, so here first line and next line also says that these studios realized they could control everything, including their profit, including distribution of movie, production of movie, everything. So somewhere they were talking about power within each studio. No, movie industry adapts to innovation, that we have done. Contrast is distinguish themselves from rest of the market. No double attack. No, this we can go, gaining control of the industry. Yes, C is 7th number. Okay. Now D paragraph. During the golden age, the studios were remarkably consistent and stable enterprises, due in large part to long-term management heads, the infamous movie moguls, who ruled their kingdoms with iron fist. Okay, here they are talking about something movies, but still we need to understand other things. So at MGM, Warner Brothers, these I think studio name, the same man ran their studios for decades. The rise of the studio system also hinges on the treatment of stars, who were constructed and exploited to suit a studio's image and schedule. Actors, now they are talking about actors, were bound up in 7-year contracts to a single studio, and the studio boss generally held all the options. Okay, now I will read. Some have compared the Hollywood studio system to a factory, and it is useful to remember that studios were out to make money first and art second. Okay. Studios were remarkably consistent and stable enterprises due to large long-term management heads. Okay, so for that, and here they are talking about actors, they were bound to sign contract for 7 years, and here also stable enterprises due to large part of long-term management. So what they are trying to say, some have compared, they were just factory kind of thing. Okay, the power within each studio, I think they are talking about how they can control everything. Management also they are talking. Studios were remarkably consistent and stable enterprises. The power within each studio, and another contrast between cinema and other media of the time. The value of studying Hollywood, this we have done. A double attack on film studios' power. Gaining control of industry, this we have done. The top movie, no. Then we can go first one, the power within each. See this, you can read this full paragraph. I will just mark it. D is first. Okay, now next one, E number. Now E number paragraph is saying, on the other hand, studios also had to cultivate flexibility. In addition to consistent factory output, studio heads realized that they couldn't make virtually the same film over again and again with the same cast of stars, turning a profit. They also had to create different product differentiation, examining how each production. So I understand that they are talking about uh, yes, distinguishing themselves from the rest of the market, they are saying, because here they are saying had to cultivate flexibility in addition to consistent factory output. Means same kind of product, if they produce in the same factory, then problem. Then they realized they couldn't make virtually the same film over and over with the same cast of star. It means they need to change, and product differentiation in the market they should bring. And you don't think that same word you will get it. So here for that presentation, yes, distinguishing themselves from the rest of the market, we can have for E number, we can have fifth number paragraph F. Now F number paragraph. In 1948, struggling independent movie producers and exhibitors finally triumphed in their battle against big studios monopolistic, okay, behavior. So independent movie producers means they are not big producer. In the United States versus Paramount, federal decree of year that studios were ordered to give up their theaters in what is commonly referred as divestiture, the opening the market to smaller producer. This coupled with the advent of television. Now television and other things are there. It means government had given some backfire kind of thing. Here they were no, this we have done. Contrast between cinema and other movies, these things they are talking here in F paragraph, but contrast word is missing. Okay, so this we can't just miss it. And one is left, double attack on film studios power. So government, so they had won the battle against big studios, and government has also ordered to give up their theaters in what is commonly referred as divestiture. Means something they were having monopoly over there. So we can just put double attack on film power. So here last one is 6 number. Now true false not given. After the jazz singer, we know where it is. Other studios immediately began making movies with synchronized sound. So this was in second paragraph. So in true false not given, it's important when you get the location, after that you need to find out on what basis it is going to true false not given. That is, if after the jazz singer came out, other studios came out, this is other part, other studios immediately begin making movies with this. But here what they have written, the shift of the industry away from silent movies began during 1920s. The film Jazz Singer was the first to feature synchronized speech. Same thing we have got it. And with it came a period of turmoil for the industry. Studios now had proof, talkie film, and immediately other studios it is given. Studios now had proof and that talkie films would make money, but the financial investment this kind of filmmaking would require from new camera equipment and new projection made the studios hesitant to invest at first. It means what? It is not true. So we can't say it true. Immediately word is there, that's why it is false. Okay, so here they are saying hesitant to invest at first, that's why it is false. Contradiction. There were some drawbacks to recording movie actors' voices in 1930s. Now 1930s, I will try to find 1930 is here, and we have to look actors. There were some drawbacks to recording. Okay, record. So although full integration of sound movies was complete by 1940, it would take somewhat longer for them to regain their elegance and dexterity. The camera now had to be encased in a big, clumsy, unmovable, soundproof box. In addition, actors struggled having to direct their speech to hidden microphone in huge plant telephones or even costumes. Okay, so they were having difficulty. There were some drawbacks to recording movie actors voices in 1930. Same thing they are talking about, so that is true. Okay, that is true. From here we have got location and we have read everything. Struggled, and it is drawbacks to recording movie actors. There was intense competition between actors for contracts with the leading solution. Contracts word was there. Contracts. Let me find the contract word. I think yes. Contract. Here they were talking about how they can control everything in studio, in this industry. In next paragraph, again they are talking about actors. So here actors word is here. Actors were bound up in 7. Contract word is here to a single studio, and studio boss generally held all the options. Stars could be loaned out to other production companies at any time. Studio bosses could also mean owners of studios, not actors. Could also force bad roles on actors and manipulate everything. So what they have written, there was intense competition between actors. So no competition is not there. No, nothing is there. No competition is there. They are just talking about how these bosses, studio owners, they were just misusing actors. So this is not given. Studios had total control over how their actors were perceived by public. Okay, they had total control. Yes, it is control. Yes, it is given. Studio bosses could also force bad roles on actors and manipulate every single detail. Images with their mammoth in departments, publicity department. Some have compared Hollywood studio to a factory. So, studio had total control over how their actors were perceived by public. Means public recognition, publicity department. So, yes, it is true. Okay.